Hello, and welcome to a very chill stream. How y'all doing? Hi, it's J Chase Films. Today we're going to be doing some animation. I really meant to have more of a pumped song going on in the background, but I realize now this is probably the calmest "What's Up" song I could possibly have. Hey everybody, today is, though, overall, a bit more of a generally chill stream because we're just going to be hanging out as I animate for our newest video that we are going to be releasing very soon. We've been working very hard on this video. I am very, very excited for this video. I'm very proud of what we've done so far. But yes, we are indeed going to be reanimating the Plankton movie trailer in 2 dimensions instead of the 3rd dimension that the actual official movie is being released in. And now that I'm talking a bunch, I've got a puppy who's really excited because I'm talking so much and she wants to say hi. So what's the one-eyed dog? It's our pirate dog, Dolly. You guys can see the good eye, but there you go. Our pirate dog. Rawr. Can you say arr? That was pretty good. She just did a little gruff. You could probably rewatch and see her mouth gruff it, but I don't know if you guys could hear it. But what's up to everybody? Hello. Oh, hey, Winnie. Do you want to say hi as well? So yes, today is a work day. Today is a live stream of working. We'll be doing some animation. We're going to be drawing and animating the handsome Plankton. Here we go. All the puppies. Here we go. Oh, I don't even have the Spotify text of what song is being played. I don't even know where that is. Oh. You guys don't get to know what type of song is playing. I did watch a little bit of Fanboy Chum Chum back in the day. The Minecraft, every new trailer that they release of Minecraft make it look more and more like a meme. So I feel like they went full meme with that movie. It's gonna be interesting. It's crazy that the Plankton movie trailer dropped, and then like I saw it come out. I'm like, oh, good, we're gonna make a video about this. We're gonna do the 2D classic style, and then I saw at the end of the trailer, the movie's coming out in a week. I mean, when the trailer released, it was a month away. I'm like, oh my goodness, that is the shortest like shadow drop of a movie, an animated movie, that I've ever seen. Most animated movies, they actually have the longest gap between when the trailer comes out and no P. Diddy jokes. Get out of here with that. I will. That is being deleted. Try again, and you will be removed, good sir. Whatever. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's such a tiny drop. Now, I think I know the reason why they're shadow dropping the Plankton movie. It's because the Plankton movie has been leaked on the internet twice. Once was like, I think many, many months ago. I actually didn't know this happened back in the day, but it happened a long time ago. And then when the trailer dropped, they did it again. So I don't know how movies get leaked like this. Yeah, it's a Netflix movie, like it's Nickelodeon, Viacom, and Netflix. How do they not have control of their own content? What happened there? But some employee who maybe, I mean, by the time the movie was done, apparently, did somebody live leak No, they leaked the movie live, like they actually live streamed it. When was that first leak, Weird Dog? Because I wasn't aware of when the first leak happened. But that's what I'm guessing, is because the movie got leaked, they're like, whatever, let's just drop this movie quick. We'll release a trailer, and then the movie comes out in a month. Let's just get some people to watch it before they watch it. A dubbing studio! Oh, that sucks. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Okay, so it wasn't an actual employee of the people who made the movie itself. Dang, you just can't control stuff like that. That's crazy. Mid-year last year. That's about what I thought it was. That's what I thought. Johnny Knoxville voiced 2 different characters. That's funny. I feel like I might know one of them. Why do I recognize... what are the characters in SpongeBob that Johnny Knoxville voiced? Because he's got a very distinctive voice. I'm surprised it's 2. I'm surprised he didn't just have the 1 cameo. No, I don't think I will do a reaction to SpongeBob Cave Eaten Alive. No, thank you. What took so long for the new stream? Well, Sonic and Mario Plush. Streaming is a little difficult. Actually, today's stream is a bit easier for me to do, and I think I want to try to do more of these streams because they're a bit more relaxed. I don't have to worry so much about bringing, like, maximum entertainer squad, because if I do, it's just, it's tough, you know? It's tough to always be the full entertainment. So today, we're gonna work, we're gonna get some animation done, and we get to chat and hang out. So it's a very relaxing live stream for me. It took a lot less to actually set up the stream. I had to go find some stuff though. My camera is now properly on a tiny tripod. Last live stream we did, I had it on my full-sized tripod just next to my desk, which is why we had such a weird angle on me. So today we get a normal angle. I found a couple of my old streaming equipment. I'm still unpacking from our move. We moved like months ago, almost half a year ago at this point, but I'm finally unpacking boxes still and getting stuff all put together. If you ask once, you'll get a shot. Do not spam. Do not spam. At the end of the day, I will just chat with you guys. If you guys have good questions and interesting things for me to talk about, I'll shout you out as I reply to your comment. Hello. Nicktoons crossover, Adam. Yes. Yeah, it would be fun to do more of those. So we're gonna keep chatting. What's up, Joshua? I didn't even do my hello. I forgot. I normally always say hello to everybody in the chat. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Sage? What's up, Sekawatoons? What's up, Adam? What's up, Muffman? What's up, EJC? What's up, Natimation? I like that. That's a good name. Nick Nintendo 64. Oscar, what's up? Hello, Lyndon. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Hello, Yasir. Hello, Time Extreme. Hello, Austin and Hannah. Hello, Legend Mario Bros. My first YouTube account that I ever had Mario in its name. I think that's a rite of passage when you're young and you get your first YouTube account or first internet account in general. You're like, what's my favorite thing right now? Is it Sonic? Is it Mario? And then you just name your YouTube account based off of that. What's up, boy B? What's up, Antony? Kidnap Napkin. That's a fun one. I like that a lot. Is that a little cartoon character of a kidnapped napkin? Hey, Barry! Alright, we're gonna keep chatting, but we're also going to... One second, let me pull up my... The one problem with my camera layout right now is it's currently covering up... okay. I hate when Spotify has the, smart shuffle. I've never had this song in my playlist, but it's like, hey, you want to listen to this song? I'm like, no, it might be copyrighted, and I don't want this stream to be... Here we go. Okay, so today we're going to be working on cool stuff. Cool stuff. So we have this shot we're going to get started with. I also will show you a bunch of the stuff that we have completed previously. I might actually render a version of this without audio so I don't have to hear the audio of it. But we're going to be doing this shot today at the minimum. At the minimum, we're going to be animating this shot, doing the drawing for handsome Plankton. I know you're all excited to see handsome Plankton, so be looking forward to that. All right, Winnie, I'm going to put you down just so I can work. But we're going to keep chatting while I do so. So, how you guys doing? A SpongeBob in Real Life episode. David Squarepants? Who's David Squarepants? I have not seen the new Shrek 5 teaser, but I have seen people memeing on it. I've seen like stills of it, that there's the new redesign of the characters. People are all upset about how Shrek looks. I actually think Shrek looks fine. He looks like a modern day animation. I think Donkey's the one that looks weird. Donkey to me doesn't look quite right, while Shrek looks totally fine. So I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer though. I just saw a singular still. So maybe if I see it moving, I'm gonna be like, oh no, that looks horrible. I don't know. In fact, maybe my opinion of Donkey will change because again, I'm basing it off of one picture I saw. You think Shrek 5 is going to be terrible? I saw that they have a TikTok joke in it. That's all I really know about it. I know very, very little. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I think we always were expecting Shrek 5 to be terrible because they took so long to make it. It's just a money grab, it feels like at this point. Why make more and more and more? Sonic Movie 4 instead of Shrek 5? Yes, because Sonic Movie 4 is also a more recent franchise. And unless you're going to do I don't know, it's just tough to add a new list to a movie. It's like trying to make a new Star Wars, right? It's like you start with the great running with the same crew, if you got the same directors and writers on it. Once you get to like a movie that you're doing again so many years later, it's not going to be as good, and it's not going to feel like it's part of the original like trilogy of movies you originally made or something like that. So I don't know. It's going to be tough for them to follow that up with. Plankton movie, on the other hand, actually seems like it's going to be pretty funny. Like, I don't know. It's actually really funny. When a trailer dropped, I immediately did research on this movie to get as much information as possible, and I was going to hire an artist on Twitter to do some backgrounds for this video. I reached out to them and they never responded. So instead, me and my wife have done everything for this video, and this entire video is going to be 100% J Chase Films product. We have not worked with anybody else. It's just going to be me and my wife. We basically took this entire trailer and split it up 50-50. Like, okay, you're going to do this part, I'm going to do this part. So it's going to be all us, and that's kind of fun. I think it's worth putting a little bit of extra effort. It was mainly a time-saving thing. I was hoping that we could save a little bit of time by having somebody else work on some of the more time-consuming stuff. I'll show you guys a little bit of what we've done. I don't want to show you everything, of course. I gotta keep some surprises. But if you look at my timeline here, everything that is green is completed. So over the past few weeks, we have been working hard, and this is all the completed work we've done. If I just scrub through, you can kind of see. Oh, it's behind my head. It's behind my head. 1 second. Let's put this tab in the middle. There we go. Now you guys can actually see it. So, before, after. What else do we got? What else do we got? Before, after. I mean, I think you guys generally know how our. Oh, I like this one. Recreating this Karen monstrosity was really cool. There's just no. Oh, I just finished this week. These potatoes. Whoo, these potatoes took forever. So here's our new version. As you can see, I'll full screen. No, I can't full screen it, but well, I could full screen it. We got the bargain mart background and all these potatoes I had to put in here, and then there's this shot right before it where we have in the original SpongeBob moves and all of the pile of the potatoes like dishevel and they get pushed away, and so I wanted to recreate that. And in our version, it was very difficult to do this, but we got the same. Here, I'll full screen it for a second. We got SpongeBob pushing away all the potatoes. We've been putting a lot of care into this video. I think this is going to be the best movie trailer remake that we have ever done. It's my favorite so far has always been the Spider-Man one. I think the Spider-Man SpongeBob video was our best movie trailer animation. And this one's gonna be better. This one just is the animation quality, the way that we get to recreate like the original style of SpongeBob compared to the real movie, which is 3D. And I think I'll show you guys one last thing because I'm very, very proud of it. So in the original trailer, you've got this sequence where, you know, we start off the trailer, they're revealing Plankton's an evil guy like they always do, and they have like this cut to a black and white sequence where it's like Plankton from the past, right? So they show this. You can't hear it, don't worry. But they show this black and white thing. I was trying to figure out what we were gonna do, because this is the only part of the real trailer that they go 2D, right? Everything else in the movie is 3D, then they have a 2D sequence, and they go back to 3D. So I was like, what are we gonna do for this? I wanted to make it look old school. So my concept for this is I wanted it to make it look like season 1 of SpongeBob. I wanted to challenge myself to make a season 1 SpongeBob background and animate Plankton in season 1 style and see if I could do that. A nice 90s SpongeBob. So the result is we go from, oh, also this shot I'm really proud of because you've got this like piece of tape that peels off of Plankton's eye. Here is the sequence in our new version. I'm very proud of this. Laser peels off. Are you ready for the classic 90s? There it is. I am so proud of this. It was a fun challenge. I made a smear frame. I made my own season 1 style smear frame for Plankton. Smile. Stop it. Enough with the spam. Thank you. Oh. Will there be any more meetups with 2D? I don't know. I still work with 2D quite a bit. I've been working on 2D and Brian's video game, Topple Tactics. I haven't been a lot this month, sadly, but still working on that. So, constant. Movie Man Mark, what are you doing in the chat? Hey, good to see you. How are you doing, man? Oh wow, that is a blast to the past. Movie Man Mark got to cameo in our Olympics SpongeBob video. Sadly, that video didn't get a lot of views back in the day. I wish it did. But also, he had a cameo that he didn't even know about back in the day. I believe this was episode 4 of SpongeBob in Real Life. In the episode, yeah, I think it is episode 4. No, this is episode 3 of SpongeBob in Real Life with the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I had the characters go to a comic book store, and I wanted to cover up all of the like copyrighted comic book store advertisements. And so I decided to cover up one with a fake superhero that was based off of a character that this YouTuber, Mega Movie Man Mark, made, which, what was the character's name? It was a superhero character. I don't remember what the actual name was, but it was like a superhero. I think it was just Mega Mark or something. And so Blood and Honey. No, I won't make a Blood and Honey trailer parody. He was just I don't even like. I found his YouTube channel. And I loved what he was doing at the time, and I was like, this is great. I think it's a perfect thing to cover because I was just watching him at the time. And so then we got to cameo together. He got to be a character in the actual video. So, what is it? SpongeBob. I need to actually get started with work, honestly. We need to get started animating. Alright, your spammers are going to be silenced. Just letting you guys know. Time out. Time out 5 minutes for spammers. Time out. I don't have, my wife is currently out babysitting, so she can't help me moderate the chat like she normally does, but let's pull it. How many views? 15 million! Woo! Do we have Spanish subtitles on this? Is this my video? Yes, it is my video. Sweet, we have Spanish subtitles! I don't know when we did that. I think we hired that out at some point. We need to do that on more of our videos. Alright, here it is. Mega Mark! I literally, like, drew a version of him. It was an Easter egg for, like, in case other people who watched his channel also checked out mine, and I wanted to have this weird, like, YouTube crossover thing that no one knew about. So there you go. His fans, if they had watched my... And I even... Because he had in his original video, I believe it was either a blanket or a towel. It was a Spider-Man blanket or towel that he had as a cape, and I replicated that in the artwork here for actually making the Spider-Man. So it's like a realistic version of his intentionally, like, funnily cheap costume. It was really great. Also, I covered up Coca-Cola with Americola for no good reason. This was the time of my YouTube career where I'm like, I want this to feel like another world. I want this to feel like an alternate Earth with its own stuff, which is kind of where Sugar Rush Candy Company fit in. But I was gonna have Americola show up a lot more, but this is the one time. And man, does those reflections on the Americola look good? That was digital. I didn't like print out a thing and put it on the real product. Also, there are some really bad edits here. I don't know what happened in the editing, but this down here that just says Sun, originally this is a box of Magic the Gathering cards, and it said Magic, and I covered up the MAG and I put SON so it would say Sonic, but then when I rendered it, it screwed up. So now in the final video, 15 million people see, no one would look down here, but what was supposed to say Sonic just says Sun. It's like a little hidden mistake that's in this video. I'm putting them in timeout again. Boom. Or that's a new person to put. A lot of people want to spam today. I was gonna try to put on the slow chat to solve that naturally, and I might put that on later. Alright, there you go. Enough little Easter eggs from the past. Let's go ahead and enough showing you guys some sneak peeks of what we did. But I'm so proud of this. Also the aspect ratio swaps from the movie style to like the smaller scale. It's actually a fake aspect ratio. This isn't true 90s SpongeBob, because that's 4:3. This is a little bit wider, just because I wanted to show a little bit more. It's fake. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's talk about Handsome Squidward, or Handsome Plankton. We're going to be doing this today. I'm going to actually start by animating the beginning of the shot, just the simple stuff at the start. I'm going to re-render my reference footage really quickly, because my reference footage has audio. Oh, I kind of need the audio. That's okay. I'm just going to be hearing it, so it's going to be hard for me to talk over it. So when I'm scrubbing through and animating, expect me to not do a lot of talking during that, because it's confusing in my head. Wattpad. That's a blast of the past. I've written one Wattpad story when I was in early high school. It was basically I novelized a dream I had, and that was it. I basically wrote out a dream that I had as a story, and it was a weird dream. The dream was that I was in an airplane and the plane had to make an emergency landing, and when it landed, we landed in like a forest, and the pilot was like, alright guys, we gotta get back to the airport, but we can't fit through the trees because the wings are too long, so we gotta go through sideways. I think my subconscious was thinking that, like, in real life when you're a human being, you could like squeeze through with your shoulders, but somehow the plane did that. Now, as we know, it's impossible because the plane is also long, but somehow it worked, so the plane, in my dream, slid sideways through the forest, and that somehow worked and got us between the trees. And then at one point the interior of the plane looked like an RV. It was weird. We're gonna go ahead and open up our character files. You've just been to see the planets. Superman, you flew up and see them yourself, or We didn't miss much. We actually just started the stream. I kind of showed some, here we go, Plankton model. And let's open up our SpongeBob model. I've updated these models a lot over the past many years. And, Plankton finally has a blink cycle. I updated Plankton's model a ton just for this one video. I really need to put him in a folder, because every time I drag him over to a different shot, he's always not in a folder. Alright, so Plankton, put him in this folder and then save his model. This is something I only think of to do during a live stream. I've been like working with it otherwise, with no problem. Alright, we'll save that. Now we can copy it over. Alright. Copy the layers. Bring it over. We're going to animate the boring part first, and then we're going to get to drawing handsome Plankton. So, be patient. Hang out with me. Handsome Plankton will be here soon, but we have to animate the start of the shot first. You can't wait to watch the movie? I'm honestly excited to watch the movie too. What's up, Colas? Nice icon. You're from Poland. Nice, thank you. Well, good to have you here. Welcome. What time is it in Poland right now? It's always funny live streams like this. People can watch from all over the world and be it's like midnight for some people, and then for me it's 1:20 p.m. All right, Plankton's position. There we go. Done. There's a lot yet to do. We'll drag in SpongeBob. We're only gonna need probably the 3/4, right? Because SpongeBob's not gonna rotate in this shot. Nah, he just barely like wiggles. This is gonna be a very fast animation to do compared to a lot of other shots we've done. We've had some. There's some shots in this trailer. I'm just gonna like show you a complex one really quick. Like, oh, I gotta show you this. I'm so proud of this, guys. I'm so excited for this trailer to be done. This is one of my favorite videos. So, original trailer. We have the Netflix logo, right? And then we've got this cool thing, yada yada. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. I've made a J Chase Films Netflix intro. Also, I got to animate Spot. This is the only time I've ever been able to animate Spot. It was really fun to do so. I'm not gonna show you that shot though. I'm proud of that shot. You guys get to see it later. All right, if you don't stop spamming, DJ. In fact, everybody, I'm not doing timeouts anymore. I'm timing out once, and then if you spam again, you're just muted. Sorry. Sorry. That's the way that the cookie crumbles. Boop. Muted. I have no regrets. All right, let me show you guys J Chase Films Netflix intro. Ah. I'm so proud of that. Especially, you can't hear the audio because I'm not streaming the audio of my computer. I'm just streaming Spotify. But the audio of the Netflix intro with my... I love this so much. It's so good. All right. Again, no more show and tell. We're working now. We're working now. For the next probably 2 to 3 hours, I'm just going to live stream myself. I'm going to animate and we'll be chatting. You remember the bloopers? Dude, the bloopers were so fun. I'm so happy that we saved a lot of that footage. Because we only released the bloopers after episode 6, but we had footage from... I'd like to... We had footage from episode 1, I think. Yeah, we totally did. And that was just lucky, because I didn't have any of the other footage. What I did when I made those original episodes is I knew that there was good bloopers, and I wanted to eventually do something with them. So what I did is I saved them in a bloopers folder on a computer that I had at my parents' house back in the day. And I just had it... And that's the only footage that was actually saved. When I made the bloopers video, I was able to access the bloopers footage, but I had none of the other footage. I didn't have the original shots from the videos. They're all gone. That footage is gone and lost. All that's left now is the final product. But I had saved the bloopers. And for the most part, that was true up to episode like 4. Episodes 4, 5, and 6, I had all of the original footage when I was making the bloopers. I really don't need SpongeBob to be that long, because this is almost a cut. This is almost 2 shots, just with a transition of smoke in the middle. Ah, classic SpongeBob. The best SpongeBob game. Cosmic Shake was really good. I really enjoyed Cosmic Shake. But, Battle for Bikini Bottom. And its remake, honestly. The remake? I can't say if I still don't know if the remake is better than the original. Honestly, they're better at different things. Graphics is amazing, but I don't know if I like the handling. I think the handling of the original game, like the way your character moved, was way better in the original. Alright, we'll have to draw a custom hand, we'll have to draw this little spray bottle thing. We'll have to draw a custom mouth here for him doing the... So, but outside of that, we'll probably just be able to use the assets we already have here in the SpongeBob model. So we'll just be able to reposition. Are you gonna make more episodes? Yes, we are gonna make more episodes. In fact, after this video, unless a random trailer comes up and then my wife will probably work on that trailer, my next YouTube content to work on is to finish a SpongeBob in Real Life episode that we started 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. We started an episode 2 years ago, and I had put like off and on a year's worth of work into it, and it never got finished. And I want to finish it really bad because it feels like this ghost that is haunting me, and I just want it to be done so I can move on. Sandy's Rocket. Yes, weird dog. Sandy's Rocket is a ghost that haunts me. I can't get it past me. We have a Sandy's Rocket SpongeBob in Real Life episode. Search for SquarePants. That's a new SpongeBob movie, correct? An actual proper SpongeBob movie? I don't know much about it. Is SpongeBob, if it's a search for SpongeBob, this sounds like another, it sounds like that episode where SpongeBob was gone. Or it sounds like that YouTube video. What's the YouTube video where Squidward like freaks out because SpongeBob is missing? I know my other YouTube SpongeBob content. What's my favorite, okay, here's a funny question. What's my other favorite SpongeBob YouTube content? I actually do enjoy Christian J's SpongeBob videos, but I think my favorite SpongeBob content might be, I really liked when I was a kid, the SpongeBob in Minecraft. SpongeBob in Minecraft by Denotin Films. I think he stopped making videos a long time back, but I always wanted to do a collab with him. I always wanted to do like a, also, I don't know where that guy is. Let me look him up really quick. I wonder if he's fully just not on YouTube anymore. Because this Minecraft movie coming out would have been the perfect time for him to come back. Denotin Films. Is he back? Is he still gone? Yeah. Oh, he made a new one a year ago! He made a SpongeBob in Minecraft 5! Look good for him! Man, dude! J Chase Films to Denotin Films, both. Both of us. We were like classics in the SpongeBob like fan-made world. Like, look at this. He's like, we're right in the, oh, dude. Okay, the fact that he's alive and still kicking and making videos, I want to collab with him someday. I don't know what we gotta do, but like, using 2D SpongeBob and his like 3D Minecraft SpongeBob, that would be great. Look at this. Look at it. Look, me and him are neck and neck. We both got 100 million views. I'm like, that's awesome. Yeah. People would know, right? Like Christian J, his fans got to enjoy seeing him in my video. Could you imagine if we got to have a collab here? I want to do it. I gotta get a good idea first. Collabs only work if there's a good idea behind it. So just because I want to, I gotta figure out a good script and figure out how to make a good story out of that. So I'm so happy to see he made a video a year ago. That's awesome. He'd been gone for like 6 or 7 years. Yep, we're both back. The SpongeBob creators are back. Oh, that's cool. That made me really happy. That was such a surprise. That's cool. No, yeah, but I think I think that is my favorite SpongeBob fan-made content. There's other really fun ones, like again, the SpongeBob is Missing one is a funny one. It's like a little classic, but yeah, I think I like his the most because honestly his has the same theming of SpongeBob in Real Life. It feels so charming. It feels so like fun and just... You just get to enjoy a little SpongeBob story, you know? Like, oh, what's going on? We're in Minecraft. Like, it's just simple and fun. I love that. It's the same theme of, like, SpongeBob in Real Life. It's like, oh, where are we? We're in the real world. It's the same story. It's the same thing. But I also think that's my favorite kind of story. Like, the fish out of water story, I love. I love the fish out of water story. I'm actually animating the wrong frame. Let me not do that there. Let me animate on this frame. I love a good fish out of water story, or just a world is not as it seems story. Lego SpongeBob? Ooh. When I was a kid, I was a big fan of the like Lego stop motion videos. I mean, I made my own Lego stop motion. You guys know I made the Lego, my own Lego movie. But all right, we're gonna get drawing now. I'm just gonna. For the most part, a lot of this, they actually did a really good job with the 3D models in making them match the original styling of SpongeBob. So with just a few changes, I'm able to effectively use what they use. I might just change like the way a thumb works or whatnot, because maybe the 3D isn't perfect or isn't smooth enough. But for the most part, this literally works fine. Just kind of tracing it. It's really simple. We never get to be this simple. I'll go ahead and make the prop also be in his hand layer. We're going to have him squeeze the top of this too. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of layers so that this all gets to be different parts. Aiden TV like SpongeBob. Very nice. Mr. Beast. Wait, we'll come to Poland with Mr. Beast? No, I don't think I'll be doing any videos with Mr. Beast. There is too much controversy there. It's such a weird thing, being on the internet and like, it's like, oh yeah, you know what, I want to collab with these people, but then you never know. You never know when someone freaks out and does something, and it's like, I just, you know, every time I've done a collab with a YouTuber, I've done it just hoping that they stay good and sincere for the rest of their career. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all I got control over. Where's Pearl, Mrs. Puff, Larry, and Karen? In this video, I don't think Larry shows up. Oh, you're talking about SpongeBob in Real Life. So I've wanted to show those characters too. I would love to have like a beach episode with Larry. I would love to have, I've never actually thought of representing Pearl in SpongeBob in Real Life, but Mrs. Puff, I've wanted to do a driving school episode where we're driving a real car in the city streets. I'm like, you know, like SpongeBob driving a real car in real life. That's just fun. It probably wouldn't be a very long video. I feel like it's a very simple idea, so it probably would make for a very small video. But that one would be fun. Are you a good writer? I have practice in writing. I feel like I struggle a little bit more with writing dialogue. That's always been a harder thing to do. And you just get better with practice. The more practice you get, the better you're going to be at anything. But I'd say I'm an okay writer. I think you guys are going to be a better judge of that. What do you think of SpongeBob in Real Life? I wrote those, with the exception of episodes like 4, 5, and 6. We had a team writing those, which was very fun. 3-minute YouTube short? 3-minute YouTube short! No. I love that YouTube Shorts can just be YouTube Longs now. It's very, very funny. I like it. It's great. It lets us repost some of our content in short format, ironically enough. But it feels wrong to call it a short, and it's like 3 minutes. 3 minutes is short. That's just, you know, it's funny. But no, we could do like a 1-minute short or just a 2-minute proper video. You want more blooper videos? We need to do more filming for that. Yeah, for the boating school video, I think I'd still want to do widescreen format. We could do short, but I like the widescreen format for SpongeBob in Real Life. If we're doing a short, I'd rather do a internet trend in the SpongeBob in Real Life style, like we've done in the past. Like, put the shadows on them, put them in real life. You know, we did the grimace shake stuff. Like, that's the kind of stuff I feel works better for shorts. But I haven't tested it, so maybe we should try a story-based YouTube short. Maybe people will like it. I've seen a couple. One of my favorite animator style, they actually do almost an animation in real life style. One of the characters' names is Nestor. It's something in Nestor. And it's really cutesy characters doing silly stuff, and they have fun. It's like kind of, they're like tiny characters in real life. That's fun, and that's also story-based, so maybe something like that would work for SpongeBob in Real Life, like shorts? Yes, Rabbit and Nestor, yeah. I'm about to have to go get some more water. I run through this stuff fast when I talk during a live stream. That's the funny thing about live streaming in my work, is that it's like, it's a bit more taxing on me than normal work is. It's also why I haven't necessarily streamed. I've been working on this video for the past 3 weeks, ever since the trailer dropped. But I only now decided to stream because at the end of the day, streaming just takes energy. It does. When I'm done streaming this at the end of the day, I'm about to take a nap because I do it every live stream I do. I'm just talking for 3 hours and it takes a lot of energy. I'm just a little boy. I can't do it. I can't talk for that long. Christian J. Yes, I am so happy we got that. It was super fun we drove to Texas. That was a 10-hour drive. It was super fun to do that. We drove out there. Like, I had my SUV. I don't know if I had a new SUV at that point. It might have been the same one you guys saw in SpongeBob Real Life. I think I had the new SUV by the point of that video. And so, all right, let's invent some colors for this here. SpongeBob colors are never really all that saturated. So I pick a color and then I just find a better, tamer version of it. And I think that's a very good SpongeBob color. Maybe. Honestly, even more tame. It's like still too powerful for what this needs to be. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Ooh! Yo, this game! This is Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and they made the remaster for it, and I gave it to my brother. My brother asked for it for his birthday. But it came to my house a week before his birthday party, and I asked him, I was like, yo, do you care if I play it before I give it to you? He's like, no, play it. Because I played the original, and he hadn't, so he wanted me to compare the original to the remake. Oh, it's so good! I love Paper Mario. I love it's like the RPG themes. I've yet to play actual Mario RPG. I want to play it. I love RPGs. And I also have been a lifelong fan of Mario and its whimsy. I love the whimsical world of Mario. I love, like, they have these civilized areas with computers and, like, you know, like they have roads, but they, like, never really have cars all that much, besides carts. I don't know. I love the fantastically modern world of Super Mario. It's just so fun. All right, let's pick that. That look good? Yes. Other trick for SpongeBob stuff is making the outlines actually the right color. I like the live action of TV shows. They have recorded, yeah. Who will be doing new fun in real life? Oh, Christian J? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, working with him was really fun. Him and his team, it was my favorite part of working with them, and it was something that had to be done correctly in order to have the video that I wanted to do work. Is I had to have a bunch of actors who were going to do good impressions of SpongeBob characters. And they were so well practiced at it. And they had the costumes. Like, it was the perfect combination. I couldn't have asked for a better group to portray the Crunchy Cow restaurant. So I'm really happy that we got to do that. All right, I could potentially add transparency to this, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think it's going to add anything to the final look. And let's put this inflatable right behind the spout. All right, cool. Now I can make the outlines the correct colors, because the good thing that SpongeBob Show does is making these outlines a fun color. Nope, not that. We'll go with that. Yeah, I like that. And then just a general purplish gray metal. Why'd you think this was a video? I don't know. It says live on the live stream. Oh, this isn't the video. The video's coming out. Hopefully, my goal, I hope we make it. I hope we make this goal, is to get this trailer done by the time the actual Plankton movie comes out. That is our goal. I'm going to be stressing so hard this week to get it done in time, because we're falling slightly behind, but for the past few weeks we've been mostly on schedule, and it's only been... Oh! Yeah, sorry, that was funny. We have been mostly on schedule. It was just in the past few days we started falling a little bit behind, but I'm hoping we can get it done by next weekend. That's the goal. I think the actual movie comes out on Friday. And if we can get it done by then, that'd be cool, but we'll find out. Alright. Good. I think there's supposed to be a little, like, spray bottle nozzle here. One second, I am hiding people from the chat. A lot of people are spamming, and the YouTube is automatically catching it, but it still makes it hard for me to see the chat, because I can see their spam, you guys can't. So the Plankton movie trailer, or the Plankton movie, the real one, comes out, I think, March 7th, which is next Friday. If we can get the video done by Friday, I don't think we will be able to. I think Friday is still going to be a work day for us, and I'm hoping this YouTube video for us is going to be done for a Saturday upload. That's the goal. I hope so. We're going to be working this weekend. Like, oh, it's been busy. But yeah, that's also why I'm trying to show you guys some of the process. Thought it'd be a little fun. All right, spray bottle done. Wait, there is a back finger. Why not add mods? To what? What are my thoughts on the Plankton movie right now? I genuinely am actually excited to watch it. I've got Netflix, so honestly, when it comes out, I will be watching it. So I think it looks good. I think it looks like it's going to be a really good SpongeBob movie. The opening sequence, I believe it's I think SpongeBob singing at the start of this trailer is supposed to be the beginning and end of the movie, kind of like how a lot of movies do the like, oh, they show you the end of it, and then they like, how did I get here? And they fly back to the beginning and then retell the story. That song is already catchy. Welcome to Bikini Bottom at the bottom of the ocean. Like that one bit has been stuck in my head while working on this. So I'm actually kind of stoked. This looks like it's going to be another good SpongeBob movie. And it's written by the voice actor for Plankton, right? I think the voice actor for Plankton wrote the script for the movie. I'm not sure. Somebody fact check me on that. But I believe that's the case, and I don't like this little bit of yellow that's on the wrong side. There we go. All right. His hand seems giant. This is where I might actually adjust it a little bit, just because this doesn't look good for 2D SpongeBob. Nope, I forgot one little bit. I think Plankton is also my favorite character of the entire show. I've said it multiple times. I love Plankton. Is just a fun character. And they get to use him in a lot of different ways. Him stealing the formula, him being like an evil mastermind. Alright. We'll call that good. Alright, is there a little squeeze? Also, we need to make sure this arm is stuck on frame 2. I have a quick question for you all. I want to turn on memberships on this channel. I want people to be able to support this channel and have their little membership and all that stuff. But I don't know what I want to offer as like membership rewards. So I wanted to get your guys' opinions. If we had memberships on this channel, and we had memberships on the streaming channel, so this is basically going to be a replacement for that. If you guys are, none of you guys are still supporting me on the streaming channel, are you? If you are, I'm just going to like, I gotta cut you guys off. Streaming channel is just about to be an archive channel going forward. We're going to be streaming on this channel going forward, and then I'll just archive the live streams on that one. So if you're still supporting me there, I appreciate you guys, but you gotta just wait. We're doing it here instead. I think I'm going to have a couple of different ranks, and my main reward, that is the easiest one to do, is to let people who are on different ranks of membership have more sparkly names in the credits of videos. So I think my lowest tier will be the same as the streaming channel. I love the idea of having a $1 membership, and then boom, if you do that, if anybody is able to spend $1 a month, they get to have their names at the end of the videos. I love that. I want that to happen. But if people want to support more, fund the videos. You help fund the videos. We get to pay other artists. It makes the videos come by faster. That just helps it. So what if we could animate a GIF? In what way? A GIF for... Okay, so how does he squeeze it? I like this. This is a funny squeeze. That's a very SpongeBob-esque squeeze. I like that a lot. Although this 3D model does not match what I would do for the hand, so I'm gonna do my own version. All right, so I'm gonna say we can probably do this in, honestly, just 2 frames, and we'll just mesh between the 2. All right, so we have this, and we'll do a 4-frame animation with just 2 main poses. So we'll squeeze this down. There we go. Are you gonna replace? No, I'm gonna do both. And I'll just have them all be listed side by side. And this video is going to be the first time that I'm gonna do both effectively. I'm actually going to advertise at the end of this movie trailer that, like, hey, we have memberships now, but we still are doing the Patreon stuff. So both are gonna happen, and it's just up to you, whichever version is easier for you. Some people find it easier to do one. I feel like a lot of people might already be spending money on YouTube, so it might be easier for them to just click the button on YouTube. I'm gonna remove any level of difficulty for people who want to support, but they see that we have a Patreon, like, I don't want to make a Patreon account. Some people will genuinely, that's it, that's all that stops them, and so I'm like, I'm not gonna put that extra barrier there. Again, and this is all entirely on you guys. Like, I'm never requesting it or saying that we need it, but if you guys did want to support, it's an option. But yes, so memberships. I wanted to find out ideas for if you subscribe, you can get to the end of the video. What if you had a custom? Oh, a custom. Yes. I've seen some YouTubers do that where they will put a special icon for the different people. That is a great idea. So like the $1 supporters, they will just have their name listed in a big credit scroll. But potentially, like, I don't know, I'd find a number, but a $5 supporters or something get to have a special GIF or even like themselves drawn in a SpongeBob style. Like, I don't know, like I could do something that would be a little animation that plays next to their name at the end of the videos. That's a great idea. I forgot that that's a thing that people do. That's a brilliant idea. All right, we're gonna freehand. Let me do a sketch really quick. I think it'll be something like this. Let's see. And then how was that? It's actually pretty good. I'm trying to just see if the shapes could be altered at all. I think I like that a lot. Okay. We'll put that on the very bottom just as a reference. I need to make another layer. Where is SpongeBob? I don't know. He's in our hearts. Alright, so, but yeah, that's my updates for the moment. We will be doing that. I'm excited to do that. Just allow people who want to be there to support. Also, everybody who's donated on live streams, like you guys donated on the recent live stream, I want to have everybody who does donations like that to also get their name in the credits. So next video, all of you guys who donated on the last live stream, you're already going to be in the credits. Don't you even worry. If you just wanted your name in the credits, that's it. You're already in. So there's like, I think like 6 or 7 people who are now going to be in the credits because of that. More than would be from Patreon and whatnot. But yeah, if people are going to support with super chats in the comment section, I don't really care. I don't care how you support. If you're supporting, I want your name in the credits. You guys are effectively your funders. You're executive producers. All right. You gotta kind of go fast if you want to make a nice smooth motion. Do I like that? I like that. What's up, Gojira? Dude, I've actually just recently dunked myself into Godzilla media because I run Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm running a monster soon in Dungeons and Dragons called the Tarrasque, which is effectively a parody of Godzilla. And I'd never seen any Godzilla movies before, and I went through and watched a ton of Godzilla movies. And it was a lot of fun. It felt kind of funny, like giving myself a quick like binge of like Godzilla media, just like that, Weird Dog, just like that. Thank you, Weird Dog. Thank you so much. But yes, so there you go. You already were in it, Weird Dog. I knew you donated the last live stream. I don't know why it's giving me a notification to celebrate your first super on a live stream, but you donated. Is there something different between super chats and donations? I know you donated last live stream. I don't know why it's like acting like this is brand new for you. YouTube has forgotten. YouTube has forgotten. But I have not. All right, we're gonna go ahead and undo. But yes. I don't know. What's funny is that YouTube really didn't forget, because I just checked before this live stream, and it records every single donation I've ever gotten, so it's going to make it easy for me to add your names into the credits, because I can just go back and see who all donated. It's really easy. So they didn't forget, they just gave me an odd notification. It was also funny. I hate how long this outro is for the song. There we go, finally. No music. Alright, does that look good? Do I need to add? I feel like I need to add a little, like, crease for his finger. Pick normal. Grand. Okay, and lastly, just fill in the yellow. Alright, we have two main poses, and you guys ready to see the simplest way to animate? Simplest way to animate between two things is you have like pose 1, pose 2. You go right behind pose 1, and you effectively just squish and reshape it. In fact, for me, my easiest method to do this is using a little puppet pin, which lets me warp the animation. So I can just literally like warp it. Just wiggle it. There we go. Push the thumb a little bit closer. Awesome. And then the round part here, I should just be able to do a, let's see, clear the keyframe, and I think I should just be able to do a shape tween. Yeah, and that'll automatically animate. So we have that. Let's go ahead and make... What software is this? This is Adobe Animate. It used to be called Adobe Flash back in the day. It's been funny watching it update over time. The very first SpongeBob in Real Life videos, this program was called Adobe Animate when I was using it, and now it's called Adobe, or it was called Adobe Flash when I first started using it, and now it's called Adobe Animate. Yeah, it's no, do not dare people to give $2 donations. Do not. This is not a place to pressure other people to spend their money. All right, but anyway, so that's the start. You go from the pose, you squish it a little bit, then you go to the pose you want it to be, and you unsquish that one. So I'm literally just going to copy the frame, paste it, and I'll do the same thing, honestly. This, normally something as simple as, like, this, your standard, like, transform could be good enough, but if I get the opportunity to, especially in something a little bit more complex, this is a little bit better for me. All right, let's shorten my onion skin. The onion skinning is really cool. It lets you see the before and after of where your frames are going to be, so I can basically perfectly position it between where the images are right before it and after it. This is actually what classical animators would do. When classic animators would animate on paper, they would flip back and forth with the pages, and they could see where the next animations were. So this blue is my previous frame, and the green is the next frame. So I can basically position my drawing right now between the blue and the green halos. And can we listen to some Sonic Adventure 1 songs? Sure, I'll put that in the queue. Insert keyframe. Oh, I don't need to keyframe that. That does not animate. This I need to keyframe. Okay. And oh yeah. Now I'm just gonna. Hello? It just didn't want to do anything. I'll just hold it down. But yeah, I've been animating for so long. It's been fun. I mean, I love doing this. This is a very fun job. It's often easier for me to just like zone out and listen to music, which is another thing that's slightly more difficult about live streaming the process. Is I don't know, there's just a natural pressure to be like, hey, can I be entertaining while I work? Because otherwise, I'm the most boring person in the world when I animate. It's just sitting there. Just sitting there. I mean, everybody is boring when they work. It's work. I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation. I love this game. Have any of you played Pilot Wing 64? I should do a live stream where I play that game. Oh, that'd be fun. I should do a live stream where I play classic games from my childhood. Alright. There we go. See? Look at that. And it looks pretty natural. I mean, I need to put the little pinky finger in there, but that's basically it. I'll just copy the actual physical drawing data. I guess that is also the... Why is it not letting me select it? Something's in the way. Alright, well, we're going to copy the frame, paste the frame. There we go. There we go. So basically making it look like it's going to bend up. So there we go. We have boop, 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 boop. More or less. In a perfect world, this should be scaled. There we go. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Conker's Bad Fur Day? I never played it when I was younger because it's an adult game, but later in life, my gosh, I had played it with my brother like a year or so back. It is so funny to play something that is like, if you guys don't know what that game is, it's intentionally being crude with a game that looks like, what is the other game? What's the other game that company made? It was Riot. No, not Riot. What's that game company? Why can't I think of it? Banjo-Kazooie. It's Banjo-Kazooie, but it's like the characters like it's just funny. They like drink alcohol and stuff. It's like if like Family Guy or something like that made their own like fake like Rare. Thank you. It's just funny. It's funny. Thank you, Johnny. How you doing? So yeah, me and my brother played it a while ago, and it's a wild game. It is so like. It's almost shock humor more than anything else to see the little cutesy characters act that way. All right, let's see. Let's grab all the arm stuff here. Up. The whole hand can just go up. Also, there's something that is I will say the one thing I'm maybe a little hesitant about this movie is it seems like they're treating SpongeBob and Patrick as true children. The only bits that we've seen of SpongeBob and Patrick are them being very infantile. Like, Patrick in the trailer goes like, "You go, green jelly bean man," and then like SpongeBob here is just like, oh, he's like playing with like things that he would probably expect to be dangerous. I think that's just a side effect of SpongeBob and Patrick being side characters. Like, they're not the main characters; they're side characters. So they're really only here for comedic relief. But I think that's the one thing I'm maybe hesitant on about this movie. Is that it looks like those characters are going to be just written a little bit, just a little bit poorly, it seems. But I have yet to see. We'll find out. We'll find out soon. I am excited to watch the movie. Oh, does it go down first? Yes, good animation. I mean, yeah. So this is something called anticipation, where before I animate the arm up, I have it like go down to anticipate the bounce up. So we're going to copy that they did that. And I'm just going to do it the simple way. Skew. Cool. And out. Just so you know, there's two different major workflows that you have to go through when I'm doing this. I have the my little drawing pen, and I draw on the screen for the actual like illustration. But then I use my mouse for much of the other things. I use it for like drawing line work and other stuff like that. And oftentimes I forget to just take off the little drawing glove or let go of the mouse or let go of the pen. So right now what I was just doing is I was working like this. And this is like a little thing. I do this all the time. I just have my mouse and I still have the glove on. It's not quite comfortable, but I'm just in the zone and I'll go from drawing and then I grab the mouse and I work with the mouse while holding the pen. It's a little thing I've noticed about myself. But it's not comfortable, so I actually would prefer, when using the mouse, to take the glove off. Alright. We're gonna have to take a tiny break while I run downstairs and grab myself some water. But it'll literally be like a minute. Because again, I've been talking a lot. And that requires a little bit of liquid. It is a cool mouse. My wife got it for me. It's supposed to help your wrist, because normal mice, you'll get carpal syndrome because of it's not natural for your wrist to be like this. Like when you lift your arms naturally do this. And so this mouse is intended to let your wrist be like that. It's called an upright mouse. And so here I can full screen for you guys. This is the upright mouse. So when it's laying down, my hand is actually sideways. Right click. What is happening with the chat? That was funny. Made me look like a big time streamer there. But yeah, it's even got some of the little gamer buttons, and I use those for some games that have you can add special inputs with. I wish it had a couple of it. I wish it had some gamer buttons down the bottom, because that's really natural for my thumb to be there. Instead, I have to move my thumb up. Slightly uncomfortable, but yeah, it's not a big deal. I still use them, so it's plenty fine. I had this mouse for years, and is this a new one? No. Is this... I think I have a box right on my desk right now that's a replacement that I might have gotten for Christmas or my birthday. Yeah. I apparently I should use this. It's a brand new upright mouse. Because I was having issues with this one, and then the issue stopped. I think something got stuck in the something got stuck under the button, so it wasn't clicking. So I'm about to swap over to a new mouse soon. That'll be fun. It'll be clean. You guys ever like you use a keyboard or a mouse for years and it just gets really disgusting? Like, just happens over time, doesn't it? All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab myself some water. I'll be right back. See you guys in like literally 60 seconds or so. Be right back. Whoop. And we're back. Hello, welcome back. Seth Bling here. I've made that reference a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Seth Bling's YouTube videos, but I make the welcome back Seth Bling here reference a lot in my day-to-day life. And I've done it a lot like hanging out with my friends, and I give them like nostalgia whiplash every time I do. They're like, oh right, Seth Bling, oh my gosh. I love Seth Bling's videos when I was a kid. That's a classic for me. That's a classic for me. We're gonna have to stretch out the arm here because the full animation actually follows the same frames effectively. Does his hand go out? Or his hand is always out. Easy, done. Pick that hand, we're good. All right, we'll do his face animation in a second as well. We're about to move on to actually drawing handsome Plankton. I think I'm just gonna jump the gun on that so you guys who have been sitting here this entire time watching get to actually go and watch that now. So yes, it's coming. We're about to do handsome Plankton. It's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna finish up SpongeBob here, and then we'll move to that. So it's basically the same thing as Arm did. He gets animated. I do not need the legs for this shot. I'm just gonna delete the leg layers because that is unnecessary jargon in my file right now. Thank you, Aiden. I have not played Killzone. What kind of game is it? But I haven't played it. I am. I just let the dogs outside, so in about like a few minutes, I'll be going to downstairs again just to bring them back inside. We have a nice fenced-in yard now. It's the best part. One of the main reasons we moved at all was we have a nice fenced-in yard, so we can just let the dogs go outside. And they get to have fun. And the weather's so beautiful right now. We're getting that nice springtime weather, and they are loving it. They are loving it. I'm gonna skew the whole thing a little bit. And animate the hand out. FNAF movie 2 coming out. Wow. Good going, Scott. Made a fantastic franchise. His name is Scott, right? Do I like that? I think it's good enough. Cool. There's something I don't like about it, but I'm gonna keep moving. We've got to get it done. Alright, let's watch it really quick. I don't like how it stops like that. We're gonna push that frame forward a bit and ease out. Hello? Oh, it stopped. Yeah. Create classic frame. Ease out. Cubic. All right. Way better. Look at that. Instantly just perfect. What's up, Harding? How you doing? The first time I loved animating? Honestly, I loved it ever since I started it. The first time I ever made an animation, you guys are gonna laugh. I think I've told the story before on my live stream channel, which now this is my live stream channel. When my first animation I ever did was when I was about 11 years old, and the animation process was not in a proper animation software. It was in Photoshop. Now today, I will grant you, today you actually could do animations in Photoshop. Photoshop has a lot of improved like timeline features and stuff like that. But back in the day, timeline features didn't exist. So I basically made an animation that was more like a stop motion. I would make every single frame like I had a file, and I did it with sprite sheets from Super Mario games. So I told this whole story of like the Mario Kart stuff. It was based off of I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. It's a YouTube video series. Actually, probably was before YouTube. This might have even been what's that Flash website with the tank guy? I forget what it's called, but way back on that website, I think it was called Super Mario Z, which was basically a Dragon Ball Z like parody thing. I got more Dragon Ball Z lore from from Super Mario Bros. Z than anything else. I've never watched Newgrounds. Thank you, Newgrounds. But yeah, I loved Super Mario Bros. Z, and I'd never seen in my entire life any of actual whatever it's called, Dragon Ball. But yeah, I loved it. I loved the craziness of it, and they used the sprites from the Mario Brothers, what is it called? The Mario Brothers game, I think is what it's called. Like Mario Brothers Back in Time, or golly, what are these games? Bowser's Inside Story. Mario and Luigi, the Mario and Luigi games. It's an old one. This is an old series. So like I was in middle school. This was almost 20 years ago, probably 18 years ago. So I'm talking about a very, very old series. It's not a surprise that some of you haven't seen it. But yes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and match SpongeBob's mouth through this. Looks like he has the teeth smile, so we're just gonna go to that. It's kind of bigger in my version, but I'm not afraid. All right, and then we will just open up the mouth a little bit. So, to finish my story, I loved that as a kid, and I wanted to make my own. So I downloaded the sprite sheets for the video games that basically they used. I downloaded some and there were some fan-made sprite sheets back in the day. And I got to make my own little animation, but I did it frame by frame in Photoshop. So I had the whole scene layout, I had a background and all the characters on their own layers, and I would just copy and paste stuff and save every frame as a new picture on my computer. So I never even had a final video file. Sadly, I think all this stuff is gone forever. I think the computer that the data was on is long gone and dead. But if I could somehow access that computer's data drive, if I were to show you guys it, I don't have a final video file. I would watch the animation by opening up the photos in the photo viewer on the computer and just spam click the left button or the right button. So I would spam click next, and I would just see all the frames pop up. And I would also pace the frames that way. If there was a scene that I animated to be slower, I would slow down the timing of my clicking. It was really funny. But yeah, that's how I did it. That was my very first animation, and I loved it. I wish I had it still. It was fun. Nickelodeon needs my help. I don't know anything about the politics of Nickelodeon. Copy frames. Paste frames. It's gotta do like a multi-layer thing here. So that we can make the tongue accurately. Oftentimes it's easier to do this stuff by just painting it. Alright, do I want the mouth to be any smaller? I feel like I might, but we should be okay. Whoa, that is the wrong color. Still the wrong color. What's going on? Oh, I see. Yep, there it is. Okay. Am I gonna make a stream schedule? So I was thinking, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking of J Chase Fridays. Kind of a play on the name of J Chase Films, and just streaming on Fridays. That's kind of the only idea I've got at the moment. But the rest of the weekend is really tough because I spend my weekends relaxing and I don't want to... Live streaming is work. It's a lot of effort. So I don't want to necessarily do live streams on the weekends. Although I know that the problem is that a lot more of you all are probably available on weekends. So I don't know, but that's what my idea was. What do you guys think? J Chase Fridays going forward? Or as much as I can make it happen. Because for the most part, I work on Fridays, but also I don't plan... Like, Friday night isn't a thing I plan stuff during, you know? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's Friday night! You know, like that's their weekend. Not for me so much. I just kind of end the day like I end every other work day. I just relax and watch TV for a bit with my wife. But, yeah, so that's what I was considering. Friday is Saturday where you live. That's hilarious. That was very funny. Who wins? I can't see your earlier comment to know what you mean. Alright, and then... tongue. Oh, that... Yeah, it's gonna intersect there a little weird, but that's okay. Oh, you requested some music earlier, and I never put it to the, sequence. What was the music? Does anybody have any music requests? In fact, ask for specific video game soundtrack songs. I can't do anything else because it'll be copyrighted. So if you got video game music, ask away. SpongeBob's renewed for a 16th season? Good. The more they pump out that, the more I can be relevant. My entire career relies on SpongeBob being a thing. Keep going, Nickelodeon. I can delete that. No, I can't delete that here. Let's, I'm doing some weird layering with this mouth. This is one of the weirdest types of mouths I've had to draw before. I'll cut that, put it on this layer. I have to think so much. Why do I have to think so much? Sonic music. I think Sonic music... Pac-Man World 2, that's... What? Pac-Man World 2 as in the 3D platformer game? Oh, Sonic Adventure 2, is that what you guys are talking about? Let's see, what's gonna be something fun? What's a level theme? Let's go... I can't tell. Oh, here's a boss theme. We can go with that. I don't know. This, like, it's so hard looking at the soundtrack for... Alright, we'll add that to the queue. Well, it is, but copyright for video game music is just treated differently because people play video games on YouTube and the music is in games. So they don't check. This is why every big YouTuber ever uses music from Animal Crossing, because it's calming, simple, it's good to have in the background while they're talking, And Nintendo, despite being very strict on their copyrights in general, they can't distinguish between a YouTube video using the music and a person playing the video game on a YouTube video. So gaming music tends to be just fine. Until a movie comes out, like the Minecraft movie, and Warner Brothers copyrights Minecraft music. You guys see that? C418 is the guy who made the Minecraft soundtrack originally, is working with trying to fix that. But yeah, a lot of Minecraft YouTubers have been having their normal Minecraft videos copyrighted by Warner Brothers because they were claiming the rights to the original Minecraft soundtrack. Really, really bad stuff. Pokemon music? We can find something. I won't be doing anything with lyrics because then it's just like hard for me to think. Ooh, what's the here, I'm just gonna find a couple things. Sounds good, we'll add that. Patrick versus SpongeBob, who wins? In a fight? I feel like Patrick in most stories. I feel like it's really easy for Patrick to be like, just, he's all muscle. He's no smarts, but all muscle. Alright, a couple of songs would add to the queue. Thanks for the requests. That's enough of the requests for now. Thank you. SpongeBob would win. I think because SpongeBob can outmaneuver and outsmart. Which is, it's always... Here's the funny thing about that question. Anytime somebody asks that kind of question, who'd win, Batman versus Superman? The real answer of who would win is it depends on who is writing the story. If it's Batman versus Superman, is it a Superman comic or is it a Batman comic? If it's a Batman comic, well, Batman's gonna win. If it's a Superman comic, Superman's gonna win. Like, the power relatives really don't matter in most situations. What really matters is the kind of story that the writers want to tell. And so, in a lot of character situations, that's just the truth. SpongeBob does have karate, that's true. Now, it is still fun to talk about, right? Like, it's fun to, like, workshop, like, oh, yeah, SpongeBob's got karate, he can blow bubbles and stuff. Yeah, Patrick just does nothing. But that means he's impervious. Patrick is like a ball, you can't do anything to him. He's a rock wall. You can crash your car into Patrick and nothing happens. But yeah, it's always a funny thought experiment. All right, is that a good tongue? Yeah, sure, why not? I could add a center line, but I don't know if we need one. I think this looks great. It could be a little thinner. Can I thin this out? Yeah. Is that better or worse? You guys tell me. All right. And now it's just the eyes. And then we get to draw a handsome Plankton. It's finally time, almost. Oops, wrong layer. Does that have lyrics, Tim? If it has lyrics, it's just going to distract me. I have not played Killzone, no. It's kind of a crime. Thank you. Thank you for commenting. That is nice work. All right. Also, yeah. All right. Well, enough of that. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna just let the music roll as it goes. Okay, blinking. Let's do the blinking. We're so close to being done with SpongeBob. It's been a bit of a slower process. It is so funny. I work so much faster when I don't stream, but streaming is fun, right? It's a way to share the process. Can you describe what Killzone is like? Is it just like a first-person shooter, like single player, multiplayer? What's it like? All right, it doesn't look like his pupils move all that much, so we're just gonna get his eye line correct on both eyes. Is this what you wanted for Pac-Man World 2? I don't know if I played Pac-Man World 2. I think I played Pac-Man World 3, funnily enough. This has very Sonic vibes. There's a meme I saw recently about 2005 like Japanese games being localized into America, where like in the original it's like, yo, you know, it's like very like edgy and dark in the Japanese version, but then the American version is like, hey guys, heavy metal, what's up, rock and roll, you know, it's like that 2005 vibe for video games. Sonic had it, Pac-Man World 2 seems to have had it. It's just very funny. All right, blink cycles. Wait, which arm? Yeah, here we go. That's fair. I mean, to a certain... That's also why I try to talk as much as possible, because for those of you who don't care about the work and you're just here to hang out, I'm trying to make the hangout entertaining as well, trying to talk during the whole process. Which, by the way, if any of you guys have anything for me to talk about, if you guys want to volunteer a conversation topic, please go for it. As you can tell, I am actively animating. It's hard for me to think or come up with new ideas. And I can do so, just you'll expect me to be quiet for a little bit while I think to my head about, oh, what do I want to say next? Is that a more closed eye? It is. I have two versions very similar to each other. One thing I don't like about the 3D version, and I think I'm going to fix it right now, is they don't make... Sometimes they do the accurate blinks for the 2D version, sometimes they don't. There is an official, accurate way to make blink cycles in SpongeBob, the show. And it is... Open eye, starting closed eye for 2 frames, slightly open, fully open again. That is what they do with every single character ever, all the time, unless it's an exaggerated blink. So I'm actually going to do that, even though the 3D isn't doing that. It looks bad in 2D if I don't let the that middle closed eye last for 2 frames. My favorite SpongeBob episode has long time been Band Geeks. Sponge Out of Water vibes? The original, the actual movie, right? Not mine. Mine I don't imagine would give you very Sponge Out of Water vibes. Yes, I do indeed. I am on the Hate Dan Snyder band camp. The band or camp was words. I could have used either word. Instead, I used both. That being said, man, when I was a kid, did I love Drake and Josh and iCarly. Those are great shows. All right, and we'll grab full squint. Too much squint. This one? No, it's not enough squint. This one? Sort of. I'll go with first squint. And I'm going to put a transition frame that the original doesn't have. Great. This is it. I just have to do the other eye and we can move on to Plankton. Oh, got the layer. Yeah, got the layer. Please add to the list. Oh, I got you. If I can find it on Spotify quickly, I can try to add it in. If it has lyrics, I'm skipping it. All of the Godzillas you've seen, which one was my favorite? Ah, yeah, that's a good question from you. I think minus one. Minus one or minus... I think it was minus one. Minus one was amazing. It had the best human characters. Like... In a lot of Godzilla movies, it's hard to care about the humans because they're the ones that the story's happening to. Godzilla's the main character. He's like the cool guy, you know, breaking down stuff. But in good disaster movies or monster movies, you want to care about the people who are in danger. And I think -1 did the best job of having a full cast of characters, mainly a main protagonist, but the cast of characters I cared about. They really let you spend time with them, and it was so good. And also that specific iteration of Godzilla, the way he worked was really fun. Yeah. Loved it. Loved it so much. Second favorite, maybe Shin Godzilla. I think Shin Godzilla was intense, and much more like almost horrific than -1. If any of you haven't seen a Godzilla film and you want to, and you thought of watching it, Godzilla -1. It's, I think, the most recent movie that came out. It was a Japanese movie originally, so when you watch it, you'll be watching it dubbed into English. So yes, my two favorite Godzilla movies are the recent Japanese ones dubbed to English. I might even want to at some point rewatch -1 in original Japanese just with subtitles. I always like to watch products like that in the dub first. Then once I'm familiar with the story... Oh, no, wait! One of them didn't have a dub! Did I watch one without the dub? No. I don't remember if one of them I watched in subtitles. I can't remember. But I think I watched both dubbed. SpongeBob Terror of Mechagodzilla. Fun. What's up? How you doing, Megan? Appreciate it. It's been a long time, Megan. Hey, how you doing? Yes, indeed. Continuing on the long cycle of animation. I haven't ever live streamed. I've barely ever live streamed here, so that's probably why it's a surprise that I'm suddenly popped up here for you. All right, time for Handsome Squidward. We are done with SpongeBob's Blink cycle. It is time for the cursed media. I don't know if we're doing SpongeBob art. Maybe we will, if I've got the energy. We just might. Okay, Tekken is good. Good request. I like this music. One of my favorite, I think it's a Tekken song. They have like yodeling in it. I think they don't have it on Spotify anymore. What's it called? What's the Yodel Tekken song? Yodeling in Meadow Hill. Is it on here? Okay, guys, I'm gonna play my favorite Tekken song for you guys. It's so ridiculous and silly because I'm a ridiculous and silly guy. So that should be pretty expected. This sounds like Solid Snake vocals. Favorite Disney movie? Oh wow, that's actually a hard question because there's so many of them I've seen throughout my life. What's up, Train Boy? Good to have you here. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed the series. Imagine Plankton, Karen left for the holiday and Poison Ivy from... I am finding it hard to imagine that. That's quite the mix. Oh, favorite color to use when animating? So that's the thing, is most of the time I'm using, like, the characters, I'm kind of stuck with the original characters. So I don't have a lot of choice most of the time. That's an interesting question. Oh, handsome guest, here we go. Oh my gosh, here we go. So, I might need to pull up references of Handsome Squidward for myself. Because, obviously this is based off of Handsome Squidward. Yo, this music's going hype! Oh, right, there's a lot more detail in Handsome Squidward. Okay. This is gonna be weird. We're gonna be making a Cyclops version. Alright, there's Handsome Squidward. We'll rotate it. I think, was there a front-facing Handsome Squidward too? I mean, I know that he does this whole, like, spinning thing, so I don't know if there was a front-facing version of him. Favorite show, and gosh, the Disney ones are tough. I watched mostly Disney when I was a kid. So I'll have to just name a couple that I really liked. Sweet Life on Deck. Loved that on Disney. Gravity Falls I loved. Yakety Sax. Oh gosh, that's a classic. That's a classic. That's a YouTube classic. Your Plankton character will be removed? Whoa, what a take. What a hot take. Hey Harding, how you doing? Fortnite? Make a Fortnite SpongeBob trailer. I don't even know how I would begin. All right, we're just gonna do a couple of sketches to start this off because I genuinely don't know where to go with this. We're just gonna have to play around with it and find something that works. First things first. I mean, how much could I just reuse what is the original? Here it is. This is called Yodeling in Meadow Hill. It's from Tekken, and it's just very, very silly. Yeah, my favorite color to use in animation. I think I like oranges and yellows and reds because they work really well together. And I like drawing stuff with those colors. I've got something to show you guys a little bit later. We did some paintings, me and my wife, of our dogs. And I used yellows and reds in it. So I think that might be a good answer for that question. But yeah, favorite Disney movie is tough. Man, I really like Pinocchio, I think. Pinocchio's a classic. Yeah. Thank you. You guys are giving me a lot of good questions, but I'm losing them really fast. Alright, so... yeah, Pinocchio was good. What else do I like? So this is something that I think directly tracing is not going to be good, right? If I just directly trace, it's probably going to end up looking kind of bad. I can try to do a mix of both. So we have the reference here on the side. It's funny that the handsome Squidward had no, like, eyebrow... well, because Squidward himself has no eyebrows. He just had the forehead wrinkles. I think we're going to replicate the Squidward eyes here. So I'm just going to get a circle put in. Yeah. This music is so silly and I love it. Like, I've never heard yodeling put in such a way. Yeah, so to give you the story of the paintings, my wife surprised me for my birthday. Was it my birthday or... it was either my birthday or our anniversary. Because we have so many holidays right near each other at the end of the year. But she surprised me because we had long ago when we were dating, I got a wonderful date night where we went to, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was called painting, it was like a painting class and a pizza making class in one. So you started the class together making your own pizza. They would put the pizza in the oven, and while the pizza was cooking, you would paint two paintings together. And when we painted our paintings, they were two paintings of different birds with like a little tree that like shaped into a heart. Really cute, a cute thing for a couple to paint. And what we did is we weren't married at the time, so we painted each other's birds. And my favorite color was orange, so she painted an orange bird, and her favorite color was purple, so I painted a purple bird. And we gave our paintings to each other. And until we were married, we held each other's paintings while we were dating in college. And we knew that when we would get married, the paintings would reunite, and we would put them together. And so now today, in our house, those two paintings are sitting side by side, and they've been there for forever. It's very, very cute. But yeah, so that was a painting class. That was my idea way back when. So she surprised me just this last year and found another painting class. It was a class to paint your pets. So we sent them photos of our pets, so they got to do an initial tracing, and then the painting teacher taught you how to do like the texture for fur, because painting fur is difficult. And it was fun. I got to actually learn how to do that. I'll probably end up making the eye be its own separate layer. It's funny how the color scheme for Plankton matches very closely to Squidward, so this is going to be a kind of one-to-one here. I did like Lazy Town back in the day. I watched that. It's funny that they added the forehead wrinkles when the original does not have the forehead wrinkles. But yeah, I did enjoy a good little bit of Lazy Town when I was younger. So we're gonna see if a direct trace looks good. If it doesn't look good, this is just good practice for me to kind of figure out the shapes. But I want to do like these really bumpy like forehead, you know? Like I want to do like we got this, and that, and we got on the other side as well. And then we've got like, trying to figure out how to do the, like, sculpted skull. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's good. Now, the nose is interesting because it just pops up in the middle. So we've got like a bump. This is so silly. This is so silly. Why am I a nerd? Mainly because I've always liked nerdy things. I don't know where that necessarily started. I feel like when I was really young, I liked things that everybody liked, like Winnie the Pooh, you know, like Blue's Clues, stuff like that. When did my nerddom start? I don't know, like I played Roblox when I was young. It might have been when I first started making videos. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like learning the technical stuff of computers and learning how to do filmmaking when I was like 8 years old was the start to me being a nerd. I'm also more of a geek than I am a nerd. Well, no, I mean, in filmmaking stuff, I'm totally a nerd. I very much know the technical stuff of filmmaking. But in media, I'm more of a geek. I like, you know, your Lord of the Rings. I like Star Trek and Star Wars. Star Wars is much more public. Like, everybody likes Star Wars, but Star Trek's much more niche. What is the first nerdy thing? I mean, if you count Star Wars as nerdy, I love Star Wars ever since I was a kid. If you count it, yeah, that would be the start to my nerddom. But do I watch indie animation? A little bit, not much. Will I be watching the movie? I might, if she wants to watch it. Otherwise, I'll just like end up watching it on my own. You're not coming around in May? Well, enjoy your holiday. What video do you like the least? You are creative and really popular for it, but what video do you like the least out of all? One that is currently not even on the channel anymore. My Rick and Morty video is the video that I had removed because I did not like it. I'm actually considering reposting it just with a message from me at the start of it, where I literally say to the audience, hey, I don't like this video, but people wanted it, so here you go. Like, I'll basically tell people why I hate it. It's a great way to start a video, a perfect way to sell it, right? but I was considering maybe bringing it back with just like having a new opening, like, you know, I don't like it, but maybe you will. The main reasons I didn't like it is because it was at a time when YouTube was really... Okay, so I don't think this round butt is not going to look good in 2D. So I really need to kind of do the more chiseled look from the original. So I kind of want to do like a... Honestly, I want to do line work for this. I don't think my brush strokes are going to be perfect enough. We're talking about handsome here. I gotta be perfect. Viva Mexico! How you doing? Mexico would be the more accurate way to pronounce it. Your style request? I didn't see it. My apologies for missing that earlier. Chat's been flowing through nice. Thank you all for being here today. I should have been streaming on JChase Films this entire time. My entire streaming career that I did on JChase streams really should have been here all along. Cause goodness, this is double what I used to have, viewer count wise. Shantae game series style. I am barely familiar with what that is. I've heard it referenced in a song before, in a rap battle-ish song. Not really rap battle, but it was what's the Rustage? Rustage is a musician, and he has a song that references Shantae, I think. I like his music. Again, that's nerdy. I don't know what my earliest nerdy thing was. That's kind of crazy. Because I'm the big nerd, but I like, how can I not remember what my first... Star Wars would have to be... Here's another thing, I don't know if you count this. When I was a kid, the kind of Legos I liked was Lego City. I loved Lego City. Like, my brother loved Lego Star Wars because he liked that kind of fantastical, like the Star Wars, you know, all that stuff. I was a big old nerd about this, like, the realism of Lego City. I loved the trash can truck, the police cars, the city buildings, like, recreating real life in Lego. I thought that was so novel. I loved that as a kid. Lego City was the best. That may be another way to represent how nerdy I was. Like, I really liked that kind of technical stuff. It's so funny how hard it is to actually pinpoint stuff. Because when I played Roblox as a kid, I never interacted with... I don't think I was a nerd until later in life, I'm gonna be honest. I think most of my childhood, I was just kind of normal. With the exception of my amount of being on the internet. I was on the internet way more than other kids my age. Which is also potentially what you can consider nerdy. The biggest news I've ever heard in 2025? I intentionally try not to watch or listen to the news. The news is just a cycle of pain. Alright, I think I like the blocky look better. Like if we turn off the original. Oh my goodness! What a monster! We might be keeping this. Oh, I think our first take is gonna be good. With the exception of these left wrinkles. We're gonna change the left wrinkles here. Oh, what a reveal. What a reveal. I'm gonna use line work for these. Oh my gosh. I just, oh, with a shock. Am I a fan of SpongeBob? Yes. It would be torture to do this much SpongeBob content if I was not a fan of SpongeBob. I would not do this if I wasn't a fan. I'm a huge fan. I always have been. Which also, count that as nerdy? Maybe. Yeah. It's tough because so many nerdy things have just become pop culture now. Right? Like, I keep trying to think of stuff that would be. Alright, so the mouth wrinkles I'm going to keep in the actual... I'm going to make a mouth shape. And that they're going to stay in there. I think I'm done outside of arms and legs. I don't think there's any other facial structure. I could try to make the cheek lines. Let me see if I can make those cheek lines. I would probably want to put that, like... Oh, this isn't gonna look good. This is gonna make him look like he's really tired. I can maybe just, like, really foreshorten them. SpongeBob meets Danny Phantom. Man, maybe someday it would be cool to just do a proper Nicktoons Unite in real life. What do you guys think about these? I don't think I like these little wrinkles here. They don't add anything. They just make it more confusing. That looks worse. The wrinkles also imply the natural, like, nose ridge between two eyeballs, and he's got one eyeball. This is the problem with Cyclopses. It's, like, impossible to add a good nose to it. SpongeBob meets Doug? Ooh, wait a minute. That might be good. I might like this. Put the wrinkle lines all the way over to the cheekbones. It's something. It's better than nothing. I forgot about the overlap on the eye. Wait a minute. Does he blink in this? I bet he does, doesn't he? Handsome gas. Alright, so we gotta do that too. I'm gonna make another layer. Add in... Suave. Look at the suave man. What a handsome boy! Alright, we'll grab some of Plankton's colors. Where is Plankton? Oh, he was there the whole time. Bye, Gumby. Have a good one. Bring back Yeah, those were fun. It was fun days. Maybe someday. I would like to do some other community thing again soon. I've often, long time, talked about a Minecraft server or... You know, that stuff is fun. It's just so much effort. That's the problem. It's a lot of effort. So maybe someday, but I do want to bring something back like that. A new species of Squidward? It does, yeah. Okay. What color should we do for the lips? I mean, like, in the original, they just have a dark... In the original, they just have it be a darker version of his green. So I might end up staying with that. Also, I really like how they interpreted the 3D for this. Not overall, just his eyeball. I like when 3D does this. See the eyelash that, like, looks like a 2D shape? I love that. That's a very simple thing. But it implies a two-dimensional art style to 3D, and I love when stuff does that. Alright, so we don't have everything on the same layer right now, so I'm actually going to copy this over. Enough with the threats of Jackbox. We are not bringing it back. Threats will not bring it back faster. Okay, mouth on top of the rest of the layers would be the best. And we'll go with brush strokes for this. I don't have to have this be perfect. Everything else needed to be perfect. Ooh, I might need to change the nose a little bit. I know that they went with a short version, but if I'm going to make the nose connect to the cheek lines, I'm going to want to recreate what they did with the original. This was a lot easier to do. I thought I was going to have some struggles with this, but I might go with line work for this. Yeah, we're going to go with line work for this. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. It's going to be line work. Alright, you are being timed out for a few moments, Catnip. Let's go 1 minute timeout. If you need longer, I'll give you longer. I'm not scared. Oh! I'm gonna be right back. I had forgotten to take the dogs back inside. Thankfully, it's good weather right now. Be right back. Ah, these cutie pies. We're sunbathing. They love the sun. And we have this a little bit of an incline in our backyard. So they'll she will just lay on her back and sit and just soak up the sun. Very, very cute. Alright, but you being in my lap makes it hard for me to draw. So I'll put you down. Alright, cool. Oh. Alright. So, continuing on. Where's my screen? There's my screen. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. SpongeBob art soon? I mean, honestly, yeah. I think after we're done drawing Handsome's Plankton, I've kind of showed you guys the majority of what I wanted to do on stream today. And then we can kind of end up the stream after that. But it's been a good stream. It definitely, let's see, how long was the stream so far? It started at 1 hour and 40 minutes. I definitely could have gotten more work done if I wasn't streaming, but I'm not upset that I streamed. I think work streams are still a good, efficient use of time. Alright, so almost done. Let's draw some mouths. I think once we draw the mouths, I can fill in all the colors, and I'll probably animate everything else a little later. I'll go into focus mode. The second we're done with the live stream, I'll just get back to work and just pump some music and jam out. But let's draw some mouths. First thing that I'm thinking is I might do this in multiple layers with the teeth as a separate layer under the actual. We're not gonna see the tongue, are we? We might. I feel it. What is they? Let's see if we can find anything with the original Handsome Squidward here. They have his tongue drawn in certain circumstances. Does he ever talk? I need to get like a Handsome Squidward clip. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a Handsome Squidward clip, see if I can find... a portion where he's talking. Because if we can find a portion where he's talking, I can get some reference. Oh, man. You look up Handsome Squidward, it's like a lot of cosplay. This is not helpful in the slightest. Why? Why do so many people cosplay Handsome Squidward? We will do SpongeBob art today. At the end of the stream, we will do a SpongeBob art. I can't even find a normal clip from the real show. There we go. Alright. Come on, give us a close-up. Alright. I've got a clip. Yeah, the cosplay. Honestly, just look up Handsome Squidward on YouTube, and there's like 10 different people doing cosplays. It's funny, you just can't find, like, the very first video actually was what I was looking for, though. So I'm going to download this really quick so I can pull it in as reference. Because I kind of want to see what the original does. It doesn't look like they have a close-up of Squidward when he's in that form. When he's in his final form. But, let me go save this in the right spot. Good enough. Cool. Alright, let's put this on a new layer. Sure thing, Nathan. I'll put that in. And thanks for typing it out fully. It makes it easy for me to copy and paste it. Alright, it's in the queue. Alright. Let's turn everything else off. Yep. Slam, 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 slam. So that's the only close-up it looks like we get is the original look, like the meme of Squidward. Alright. Let's put this frame on frame 1. No! Wrong! I just overrid the art. What is... Gumby, don't ask. Don't ask! This is such a funny gag. Alright, so this is it. Like, it's in such a far away... This is all the talking we get of Squidward. I can interpret that. Alright. Good enough. Let's do our version. I'm just gonna draw some mouths. The 20th anniversary of Chicken Little? What? Yes, because Riz is short for charisma. Handsome gosh. Alright, here we go. Bloop. I'm going to draw in a light color so I can see what I'm doing. And we're going to try to replicate these little, like, wrinkle lines. I might need to do this on different frames as well. Alright. This is going to be so dumb. Oh, the fact that they did the... It's not even that funny of a joke, to be fair. This is one thing that I was a little bit critical on in the trailer. I'm like, what's Handsome Gas? Like, this is just a very cheap reference. I'm gonna be a little bit, like, perfectionist on this one shape, because I'm thinking I can just warp it and use it for the other shapes. Looks like a mustache. Because in the original, Squidward's face is very pursed. And we'll do the other one on a different layer too, just in case I do want to warp it. Oh, and this one's the more simple one because it's just like little. Yep. And the bottom shape, I like this bottom shape. That's a very complex shape. I'm actually going to replicate the 2D more than I am the 3D here. I really screwed it up right at the left end, but I might just be able to salvage it by squeezing stuff over here. Because I think I like that. I think I like what I just did. He's good! Oh yeah. He's looking blocky. That's what I think I like about the original. The original is a lot more blocky than the 3D did. Oh, and there's the wrinkle lines too. So we'll... This should be its own layer as well. The wrinkle lines don't actually connect in the original, but we're going to make them connect in ours. Maybe. I might be wrong. Why not stream on JHS Live? Because no one watched it there. I mean, some people did, of course. But I just would rather have the easier access of if people get to see me on this channel. It helps the algorithm on this channel, because if people watch these live streams, it shows that this channel is living and posting content and people are interacting with it. This channel's been really struggling recently. And so if I am going to do live streams, I'd rather do it to help out the main channel. That's basically the main thought process. Oh, I remember. I remember you guys. 100. You guys have iconic names in my head at this point. So yes, JJ Streams is probably where it's just going to be like an archive. I'll store live streams there when they're done, because I don't think it's good for the algorithm for me to keep the live stream up on this channel. That being said, this is one live stream that I didn't actually have chat on screen for, so this live stream is a little bit less valuable as a repeat. So I'll be sure next time to actually have the chat on screen so it can be reposted. I think this live stream's just gonna be here today and gone some other day. I remember you from today's stream, yes. We intend to do as many SpongeBob in Your Lives as we can. Alright, everybody. Let's get some colors into this, and I think I'll be finishing the rest of this off stream, because I'm getting a little tired presenting today, and I'd like to do a SpongeBob art. But, quick glance. What does it look like? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Oh gosh, sorry, one second. Okay. This is gonna be horrifying. Don't use the bubble layout. Oh, you don't like it? You don't like the bubble layout? I know. You like the layout with the chat, right? Do you just not like the bubble in total, or do you not like the bubble because it doesn't have chat? Is it a shape problem or a chat problem? Yes. Is it a shape problem or a chat problem? Yes. Okay, so you don't like either. Okay, because couldn't tell if you were doing the meme. Should we keep this sparkle in his eye? Oh my gosh, it's coming together. Let's give him his antenna. Oh no. Everyone. He's real. Your doctor says he wasn't real and he can't hurt you. I'm sorry. Handsome Plankton is real. Okay. Well, cool. I'm pretty happy with this result. I'll paint in the rest of the colors accurately later. But I think it's time. It does have an Angelina Jolie. Oh, it's really funny. That's a funny comparison. Now I gotta go find, because I haven't done this in forever. Do I still have the old wheel? I know I do. I don't remember where I stored it. Where's the old live streaming wheel? Here we go. Found it. I found it. Aha! Okay. It is time to spin the wheel of SpongeBob art! For those of you who didn't join us on our live streaming channel, this is a tradition that we had at the end of every live stream. I would draw a fun little SpongeBob art in a new little art style, And I can show you guys some of the other arts that we had done previously. I have no idea what we had done previously. It'll be quite the look back. I know, it's been so long. Did we have 2 wheels finally? This is an art style wheel. You're right. There's an art style wheel and a content wheel. So we will roll the art style wheel. Our art style for today's SpongeBob art is going to be Super Mario style. Okay, there's a lot of interpretation to be said there, because you've either got the Toonami Super Mario style, like the Super Mario Super Show, or you've got like the artwork for Mario. So you've got like your classical, and I'm gonna imagine classical. I'm not gonna do like a modern like 3D version or something like that, or not 8-bit either. So we're gonna imagine a classical Super Mario like advertisement style. All right, let's remove that from the wheel. Super Mario style, where is it? There it is. Okay, and next, content. What is SpongeBob going to be? What is he doing in this wheel, in this artwork today? He has to be SpongeBob or Super... requests? If you guys have requests for art styles or content... Oh, this is plus rage quit. Okay, so whatever he's doing, he's also rage quitting during it. So plus rage quit. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I thought he was gonna... Oh, if he was rage quitting on heavy metal rage quit? That was a match made in heaven. Okay. Heavy metal is off. And rage quit is off. If you guys have any requests for stuff that you'd like to see, Scream. I mean, Scream is about to be what we're about to do right now. I'll add that into content. And clarify if you mean Scream the character or screaming the verb. Yeah, if you've got requests for SpongeBob art, say it now, Barry. Handsome SpongeBob? Oh! I might put that as an art style. Because Handsome SpongeBob could be doing, like, Handsome SpongeBob would be the style. But whatever he's doing is what would be in the content. Let's get 3 more requests. Regular show style. Let's see if it's already in here. It might be. Looks like it's not. Regular show style. I think I did that for Squidward when we did Squidward arts. 2 more requests. Shantae game style. Let me see how complicated that is really quick. Because the however difficult it is to draw might limit my ability to do so. It's, to me, honestly, a bit generic anime if you don't know the characters. So I don't know if there's a way to really represent SpongeBob in this art style. And this, like, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that. Sorry. It looks very similar to, like the eyes look very similar to Digimon, or I don't know if it's Digimon. What's it called? It's one of those animes. So a lot of animes have the similar, like, angular eyes. Plus upside down, I like that. All right, I need 1 more request. I basically just put in the requests of the most evocative, so sorry if yours did not get put in today. We'll have more live streams in the future and more opportunities to get your request in. Annoying orange style is really funny. I don't even know how I would do that. I'd have to pick a fruit. We do a pineapple? That kind of is funny. Okay, I might do that if I don't find anything better. Rockstar, punk, country boy, I like that. Gravity Rush? I think I know what you're talking about. That was like a recent video game that came out. Codenames Kid Next Door style. We did do that with, I think, Squidward. That was a fun one. Ganondorf style? Alright, I'll put in 2. These are the last one. Annoying Orange style and Ganondorf style have both won my vote. Alright, so let's go back. Let's put that into art style wheel. Alright, thank you for your requests. We will take more requests at the end of next live stream. Annoying Orange style is going to be so funny. It's very simple, but good. Okay. Let's open up a new... And actually, before we draw, and the last thing we do on the stream is doing the SpongeBob art. So before we actually do the SpongeBob art, let's take a little walk down memory lane and find out what our recent SpongeBob arts were on our live streaming channel, or what was our live stream channel. So, we've done a lot. We've done 42 of them here. We've done SpongeBob in the Peanuts art style. We've done SpongeBob as a snail. Oh, this was a big failure. I tried to do Bakugan style and had no time. I do 10 minutes on my timer, and I ran out of time for this one. UPC style, classic. Fairly Odd Parent style. It's kind of funny. Medieval Knight. Adventure Time in Ice. I guess ice was the content. Art. Vampire. I did some shading on that one. I had some extra time there. As a mobster. Mike Wazowski. I actually really like the line work on this. This one looks actually good. Sitcom style. Very good. Family Guy. It's okay. It gets a little wonky around the arms. Oh dear. There it is. 80s Voldemort doing a T-pose. That's a classic one. Yeah, I try to read every single chat request. I'm just trying to, yeah, so maybe they'll catch my eye maybe better next time. I might see the brilliance that I didn't see it this time. Now this one's funny. It's a ghost, but I had to draw it upside down. So it was flipped over at the end, but I drew it actually upside down. I think it worked out pretty well. Robot, that's okay. Garfield style, and he's sleeping, and there's a singing samurai. That one's a loaded one. That one's kind of crazy. I did like Gravity Falls. I liked it a lot. Hey, Frosty Boy, how you doing? We had Rickroll 3D made from PNGs plus 2 pumpkins. Oh, because I think we had plus pumpkin as one of our content wheel, and I rolled it twice in a row. So we had 2 pumpkins that we had to throw in there. That one's horrifying. That one's very bad. Here's my face photoshopped into SpongeBob. Okay, cool. Here's 8-bit round Thanos snapped half timer. So I only had 5 minutes to do this. I did pretty good for 5 minutes. 8-bit Thanos snapped. That's a lot of words. Mega Man. I only had a single. It was just Mega Man. I don't know why it was just Mega Man. I think I did this way earlier and I only just now got to it or something. Batman. I think it looks like I went simpler for a while. I'm like, all right, we've had too many. Let's go simpler. Blue's Clues with realistic human eyes. I would hope that Blue's Clues was the style and realistic human eyes was the content. I think that's what that was. Oh, this is a big one. Okay, I don't know which one was the art style here, but we had Men in Black, Indiana Jones, and Rayman, and I think those were all content, maybe. But the style was SpongeBob in Real Life Episode 1's thumbnail. So this is SpongeBob in Real Life Episode 1's thumbnail in... There's so much going on here. Here's Disney Renaissance. Simple. Here's Muppet Pennywise SpongeBob. I really like this one a lot. I even put in little handles controlling his arms because he's a Muppet. Jack Frost Sly Cooper. We did have Sly Cooper in there. Those 2 characters combined really well. Those were 2 different things on the wheel, but they actually like aesthetically combined really well. We had Thor with comic book art style. That one was another match made in heaven. That was perfect. Okay, DIC Entertainment with Captain America. I only got to throw in a Captain America shield in the background. That was a mistake on my part. Uncle Sam and Samurai Jack. Again, Sam and Sam. We had a couple of like really good combos. Oh my goodness. This was Gibby falling as content with MS Paint as the art style. So I actually drew this in MS Paint. You can tell by its horrible quality. But it's Gibby falling. Oh, and it's also supposed to look like an iPhone app. So this also looks like an iPhone app. That's really silly. I love that. That's silly. Perry the Platypus Totally Spies. Whoa. That's a combo. It's like the shading of Totally Spies, but physically the shape of Perry the Platypus. Smash Bros style? Yo! I forgot about this one! I did great with that! It kind of looks more like Super Strikers than Smash Bros, but I went stylistic with this. I loved it. It used to be called SpongeBob Square Shorts. Dude, BK, you're talking about classic times. When my SpongeBob episode 1 of SpongeBob in Real Life, it used to be called Square Shorts, SpongeBob Square Shorts, because it was from a contest, and when I had named it that, that video was above the actual contest website on Google. This next one looks really good. Diary of a Wimpy Kid style, but it's SpongeBob in a SpongeBob costume. This is wild. Hold up, I forgot to write down heavy metal for today's one. And I want to not forget. I will not forget again. Whenever we roll multiple things, I will not forget. Oh, we have Neon Monkey with 3 colors. So I was only allowed 3 colors, which is pretty good because Neon is the perfect one to only have 3 colors for. Yoda Angry Birds. Okay, that's just cursed. I had time for the shading though. That's amazing. Glitch Luke Skywalker. Wow, again. I had time for effects. That's impressive. Undertale Rubber Hose. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, I can't even I really like this. Alright, come on. Let's zoom in. Undertale Rubber Hose SpongeBob. That's a vibe. I should make an entire an entire mod for Undertale. It's just SpongeBob characters. And then we had, oh my goodness! Roblox Goosebumps, which I did the baller meme just because it's the only Roblox thing I knew about at the time. So it was just a Goosebumps cover, but I did... This is so funny. I reused SpongeBob's body for his nose and it made it all warpy. That's actually a funny interpretation of that Roblox face. Wow. Baby Ghostbusters with no lines. I don't know about that. This up here looks like a line. I think I cheated, guys. It says that I was supposed to do no lines. That looks like a line. I think I cheated. Paper Police. I had to, in 10 minutes, cut up construction paper and make a paper version of SpongeBob. This is effectively season 1 of whatever you call it, South Park. Like their original art style was just physical paper with pictures taken of it. Whoa, this next one looks good. Tonight Show Steven Universe. Wow. Thank you, PK Bluey, for the thank you. Collab with Brent TV, the SpongeBob Popsicle guy. That's funny. Well, hey, maybe someday I'll reach out. That's hilarious. Thank you for the donation. You've now put your name into the credits of the next video that we post. The thing I'm doing now is people who donate, they'll have their name at the credits of the videos because you're supporting. So why not? You should be credited. So thank you for the donation. Okay, and then our last one, which is honestly a horrible end. I can't believe this is the last thing we did. BoJack Horseman, Dwight with a stapler. Gross. I wish this is what we left off on. I wish this was the last bit. He's got 5 fingers. Oh my goodness. That is a good image. That. Do I have another job outside of YouTube? Yes. I am a co-game developer, and I work on a game called Topple Tactics. You should check it out! Topple Tactics on Steam. I am the art director on that game. I made a lot of the pretty parts of the game. I made all of the cosmetics for the game. I designed and coded the cosmetic system in the game. It's been very, very fun working on a video game. I've wanted to my entire life, and now I actually get to. So, can I have a link? Sure. Let me give you guys a link to the game. Oh, and when you open up this Steam page, I made the trailer for the game as well. I should have put... Wait. It's a multiplayer game, which does mean if lobby sizes are small, that's kind of its greatest weakness. Here's a better version of that comment. Alright, there we go. Alright, you guys ready? I need a 10-minute timer. I have not seen the Bad Guys 2 trailer, no. Whoa, guys, it's been so long! Google updated its timer! The last time we did a SpongeBob art, this looked way different! Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Oh, it doesn't scale anymore. It doesn't scale anymore! Their timer is so much worse. I gotta, do this? Gross. Google, you updated it, and I don't like it. You update bad. That's funny. I'm actually going to put it on the right side of my... Oh, hello! How did I grab that? Oh, I meant to update. I might update this thumbnail with the finished version. I don't know. We'll find out. Should I? Do you guys think that this live stream should have the updated Plankton art here in it, or should I keep it this mystery? Let me know. All right, where was that? Where were we? Right here, and then timer. I think if we are going to start live streaming regularly, I'm going to make proper playlists for like the wheel and whatnot. Update it? Okay, we'll update it. Here, I'll update it after the stream is done, and then people can like see it when they want to click on the live stream to watch it later. Or do you guys want to see me do it now? I can just throw it in now. It's actually really easy for me to do now that I think about it. All I gotta do is this. It's not done yet. Okay, let me finish it first. I'll finish it after the stream and then update the thumbnail after. It's kind of just half-baked at the moment. Alright. Sonic Forces music. Sure thing. Let's see what I can find. Alright. Sonic Forces. Let's go. Alright, everybody. It is time. We'll have Dwight peeking at us over the corner. Oh, you can't even see it. My head's in front of it. Oop, there we go. Alright, our challenge today is to draw Super Mario style heavy metal rage quit. Cool, here we go. I'm gonna type in a real reference for myself of Super Mario 2D artwork. Ah, man, yeah, this is it. So just so you guys know, I'm emulating this classic style. That's my reference. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, first things first, let's start with the eyeballs. Now, the thing I can actually do is not have to use brush strokes all that much. I can actually focus on line work, because it's a very pretty final product, the actual Super Mario version. In fact, Super Mario's eyes are the same as SpongeBob's eyes. So I could just, like, effectively copy what they did with that. Here, let's go ahead and make it a little ovular. Yakety Sax. I think Yakety Sax is technically copyrighted, despite everybody using it back in the early 2000s on YouTube. I don't think I can actually just use it. Although I'd love to. Alright, one thing I'm realizing is a quick problem I need to solve is I don't have the color palettes for SpongeBob naturally anymore. I used to have it in the bottom left corner. Then I updated the program at one point and it removed all my color palettes. So I'm just going to copy SpongeBob here. And then paste him on a new layer. How much time? Oh, I can't see how much time I've got left. Okay. Oh, time's running out fast. Okay. Boop. All right, there we go. I've just demolished his layers. Now he's nothingness, which is why everything looks like it's broken. All right, that looks like a good Super Mario eye. Now I've got to figure out a nose for him. So do I want to go with a... How do I do a SpongeBob nose that's also Super Mario style? Oh, we got to do like the... I like that a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and put in little rectangular eyelids. Or sorry, wow, eyelids. I can't talk. I can't think. It's impossible. Too big. I like that. Now there is the classic Super Mario eyebrow that I want to also copy. This is about to look like Hotel Mario style a little bit. I don't want that, but it's about to. Alright, 7 minutes left. I'm gonna get, okay, this is actually gonna, I've got a lot of ideas for this. The first idea I have is putting him in Krusty Krab hat. And the second thing I'm thinking of is, alright, we need to find a body shape, is giving him the kelp mustache. Alright, body shape time. Let's see. For the most part, we've got to just round it out. Oh, goodness. how do you actually accentuate this shape language? It's like... maybe something like that? Actually, I kind of like that. That's a good start. That's a good start. I've only got 7 minutes left. You're a Mario fan, Mario. Yeah. I would be saying Mario in the chat if it were me now. Big Mario fan. Do I like that? Let me get the nose to actually cross over the edge here. Oh, the warpiness looks good. Alright, let's try the warpiness. Okay, there we go. I guess I should fill that in with yellow. Alright. What else? Mouth? I need to make this line thicker. Let's go with a line thickness of 8. Nope, not 8. The hardest thing about this is like not freaking out and clicking wrong buttons and then just ruining all of the artwork. Mouth is pretty simple. I can do it with lines. What a happy boy! Now, do I want all the teeth or do I just want the 2? Oh, I've still got a whole 5 minutes left. I'm actually doing really good on time. Ooh, do I want the teeth connected? That almost looks more Super Mario-ish, doesn't it? That feels more Mario-y to me, doesn't it? He is supposed to rage quit! Thank you! And it's supposed to be heavy metal! I've got 5 minutes to implement those things! Alright. Thank you for reminding me. Put this on a new layer. Here we go. Oh gosh. Don't have a lot of time now for that. Alright. Fill that in with like a full red and a full black. We're gonna delete these now. Make a new layer. Hello? Why did it disappear? Why did it disappear? Oh, don't like that as much. Alright, fill that, and then paint and fill the tops. That's kind of Mario-ish. Running out of time, everybody! Alright, mustache-ish? I'm gonna hold off on the mustache just so I can actually have time to do everything else. There's not one to fill. Is this on the wrong layer? Dude, I haven't done a SpongeBob art in so long, and I'm just remembering the pressure that's involved in these. I'm like super focused now. Okay. Let's just... Right, can I turn off that for a second? Thank you. 2 minutes left. What's heavy metal? What can I do that's even heavy metal style? He could play, okay, here we go. This is not gonna be a good one. Just warning you. Just warning you. I think you can tell. I don't have a lot of time left to make it better. Alright. I have 2 minutes for limbs. So here's what I'm thinking. Recreate SpongeBob. What do I want to do for this? What do I want to do for that? We are not forgetting the story of forgetting, so yes. Whoa, the whole website just crashed. My stream website with chat on it. Alright, here we go. And now a Super Mario shoe? How do you do this? That's not a bad Super Mario shoe. I gotta get the heavy metal in there. Oh boy! Come on! Take the color. Oh no! No! Alright, I think we'll have to go over time. What's up, Jellyfish? How you doing? I am failing. Very much failing. Here, I'm just gonna grab Super Mario's shoe colors. But I need to add in. Oh, I wonder if they've updated the sound effect for their timer. No overtime? Oh, it's muted. Oh, you guys can't even hear it. They updated it. Oh, it's horrible. Here, wait. Can I get you guys to hear it? Here, are you ready? Here's the new. Oh, sorry. Here, music's gonna be twice as loud for you guys. This is the new timer sound effect for Google's timer. It's like they're scared of giving a real timer. The aggressiveness of the old timer. I know the heavy metal part isn't in here. I think we're. You say no overtime. Why? Look at this. This isn't finished. We're doing more. We're doing more. I'm finishing it up. It's just got a little bit left to go. You can't stop me. And then I gotta work. And then that's the stream. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Here's my idea for heavy metal. Here's my quick way to implement it. He's just gonna be like smashing a guitar. Oh, I don't know why that happened. I'll fix the colors later. No, yeah, no. The arms are going to be. Now we can't really because of the short sleeves. We don't get to replicate this Super Mario style all that well. So I'm kind of just going back to SpongeBob's normal sleeves. What do I want to do? Do I want to have? Oh, you know what I can do? You know what? Let's do a full Super Mario jump. And I'll give him white gloves. Whoa, what's happening with my drawing of a hand here? This is horrible. So he's gonna be holding a guitar in this hand? There we go. Look at that. That's actually good line work. Oh, except for the second finger. I just need to make a little bit more room for him now. Yes, electric guitar. No, I'm gonna draw a banjo. Let's give some room for the neck here. Now, guitar isn't necessarily a very simple thing to draw either. We gotta do it some justice. All right. The head of the guitar. Let's go with like a... I'm thinking like a more angular... Yeah, this music's perfect for this. And then basically Guitar Hero, right? Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, there we go. Rock and roll. And then like every guitar, all the popular ones like have this specific pattern. Let's see if I can be in paint behind mode. I am. They have a specific pattern where they'll like highlight one portion of it in this like rounded manner. And then everything else will be like red, right? Like red is your classic color. It's not filling. Where's my hole? Where's the hole? Where's the hole in the drawing? Oh, it's on different line work. Oh, it's on different layers. All right, the whole thing, everything's getting merged now. All right, layers. All right. Where are the holes I have to fill in? Okay, cool. Fill that in with white, and we'll use this for the guitar neck. So just a little bit of overtime, not that much. Ain't I a stinker? Alright, so now basically the last little step, and then the artwork is complete, is giving him his other arm. Oh, well. Whoa. Oh, that's line. Hello. This music's awesome! Is this like, is it supposed to have lyrics, but somebody made like an instrumental version? This makes no sense, but it's cool, yeah. That's about SpongeBob arts for you. Alright. I just need a little bit more room, and we'll put it in his last hand. I'm gonna call this rage quitting, because he looks like, to me, like he's smashing the guitar. A little bit. Half the art was drawn during overtime. What? What do you mean? I think that me might just need to combine the wheels back into one wheel again. I don't know if it's possible for little old Jay Chase to actually complete 3 different concepts in 10 minutes. Alright, here we go. Oop. Oop. And then all I have to do is draw a fist. Simple. Can I do it? Nope. That was almost Sonic-shaped fingers. Alright. Why not? Why not? There we go! Eh? SpongeBob, or Super Mario art style, rock and roll rage quit. It's an attempt. And that has been another JTrash live stream. Thank you all for joining me today. It's been a great live stream. I am now about to close out, and honestly, like, get back to work. I'll just be working for the rest of the day after this point. Fist bump music with lyrics. I'll try. I'm just gonna quickly search it up. If I can't find it, we'll see. But if we're able to find it, hopefully. Oh, I opened Steam and not Spotify. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Fist bump music. Well, I'm gonna trust the first link. Hopefully it's got lyrics. Here we go. Well, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. Without further ado, I am Jonathan from Dread Chase Films, and I really hope we get that. We're gonna be working hard. All right, so I don't know if we're gonna ever live stream next Friday because we're gonna be like finishing the video next Friday, and I'm gonna want to be very focused. So we're either gonna have a celebration stream because it's done, or Maybe we'll have a work stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on Friday. Peace out, everybody. You have a good one. Woo!